Hey everybody, and Tony here with a tribute video dedicated to one of my most favorite indie music duos of all time, Bright Blue Gorilla, which consists of Michael Glover and Robin Rosencrantz. Before getting to be acquainted with this particular duo, I did not know anything about them nor their body of work, nor the film that really brought them on the map, which was Go with LaFlo. It was until that one time before I graduated my acting school, Art of Acting, that I got to be acquainted with them as one of my teachers forwarded an email stating that they needed extras for their film, which was Mr. Rodolfo's Jubilee. So I jumped at the chance and told them that I would love to take part in the film as one of the extras. And lo and behold, I was so happy to have been a part of this film, even though I was an extra, but nonetheless managed to meet a lot of really cool and interesting people who have a lot of passion for art, music, and everything that has brought us together as pretty much a family. I even got the feeling of what it was like working with two wonderfully talented, wonderfully positive minded, and absolutely brilliant musicians slash filmmakers such as Michael Glover and Robin Rosencrantz. I not only got acquainted to how warm, inviting, and encouraging their personalities were, but also just how professional and just how meticulous and how brilliant they were as both musicians and filmmakers. I loved working with them so much that I even jumped at the chance at being an extra in their latest film, which was 36 Husbands. The respect, the admiration, and the overall love I have for them in terms of their professionalism and in terms of their encouragement knows no bounds whatsoever. And for that, I am completely grateful and very euphoric to have partaken in a couple of their projects. Going to Michael and Robin as musicians, they have a certain quirkiness to them that is absolutely infectious, which is not only reflected in their personalities, but also the music and the lyrics that they write. A lot of songs that they sing usually involve about a lot of interesting and offbeat themes that are nonetheless rather fascinating to witness. Some of them make you think, some of them make you reflect on every crazy thing that's going on in the world, and some of them just leave you with a great smile or even leave you rolling on the floor with laughter. Everything about their music is composed with heart and an undeniable charm that distills with age. On top of that, their vocal collaboration is absolutely fine, with Robin's stirring and well-tuned mezzo-soprano voice, which is lush and absolutely calming to listen to, combining it so well with Michael's more upbeat and vibrant baritone voice. In short, their voices blend together so wonderfully that it is practically indie music heaven. Let's also not forget the various instruments that they play. While they mostly specialize in guitars and ukuleles, they even do other instruments such as percussions, like bongos, as well as other instruments that I've never heard of before. So ultimately, it is a fine combination of great skill that they have as filmmakers, musicians, and singers, and a lot of heart, soul, and love they give to the work they do. Each of them holds sentimental value, at least to me, and I don't see myself turning off everything they do anytime soon. In fact, I would love to tune in to every piece of work they can churn out, and I'm pretty sure that it will leave me as well as any other listener with a great smile on their faces, especially when dreary days come. Speaking of which, Bright Blue Gorilla's music is also the type of music you would love to listen to, especially if your days are full of excruciation, pain, and melancholy, and especially if you have dreary days. Just listening to their music will transport you into another world where everything's alright and where you can feel like yourself. You can feel free, and you don't have to be scared of being your quirky, offbeat, and interestingly fascinating self. In conclusion, Bright Blue Gorilla is an absolutely wonderful indie music duo whose work and whose passion and whose unconditional love they have for their craft surpasses anything in terms of music, in terms of taste, and in terms of genre. Everything they have accomplished so far has been full of positivity and a lot of joy, and it reflects not only in the music, but also their personalities. If you haven't listened to their music, please go search for their name on YouTube, go listen to them on iTunes or Spotify, and even purchase their soundtracks. They are definitely worth listening to. Well, that's all for this tribute. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for my review of Puccini's La Bohème at the Deutsche Oper, starring Attilio Glaser as Rodolfo. So until then, have a great day, everybody.